Hello everybody and welcome to the Lotus Fire Showroom. My name is Pirates Metaverse and we are live today with in Stars and Time, thank you game. We've made it to Act 3 after forcing ourselves to try and say a word. We might have to talk to Loop. We had a very intimate conversation with the king. Sorry, I'm just reorganizing myself a little bit. It might be a little low energy today because I'm feeling like I'm dying a little bit sometimes, but make it out alive. Alright? Alright. Here we are again. Does everyone know? Alright, carrot method. Talk to this person here. She lives in the loops. She tries to fanfic us as a family. There we go. The sister. Which country did your sister move to? My sister, she's a few years younger than me. A few years ago, she decided to travel the world all on her own. This is another country now. Isn't that so brave? Living in a foreign country, just like that. But which country? Oh, sorry. My sister now lives in our country. She lives in... Oh my. My sister. My sister. She's my younger sister. She's weird. She's brave. She likes to sing, and I can't remember her name. Uh-oh. My sister? What sister? I'm an only child, you know? What? Oh yeah, we have to go back and read it. Okay. That's right. Cool, thanks you. Alright. No, I guess we're not talking to the runner. Cool. Hey. Not a croissant. Not a croissant. Doesn't like chocolat, or you don't even think about keeping it for later. Lol. He's in the boulangerie. Tremendous. Crab, yeah. Okay, Loop, start talking. Sure, you don't have anything better to do. If I was in your place, which I'm not, I'd spend my time in the house forever, getting stronger and stronger. Anyway, how can I help you with this wonderful new Loop? same country. Nothing happened to this country, make it disappear. He wants to freeze Volgard in time to make sure that in a twisted way it'd never be forgotten. With a blind idiot. Loop. Let's talk to him one last time. King's trying to remember a country, trying to keep Volgard from meeting the same fate. He's deluded, he can't bring it back. But you have to try. Just do whatever you want, Stardust. Have fun. Alright, so we talk to him again. King first, gotcha. I don't have Gatorade or water now. Hey, seed's mine. Sure. What do you want to talk about? Are you jealous? Well, you just act weird every time I talk about them. Like what? Like I'm your partner waiting at home, and when I finally get to talk to you, all you can talk about is the fun you're having with other people? Forget I said that. That was a terrible, awful metaphor. Uh-huh. Shut your mouth. I'm really not jealous, okay? No, your party anyway. Question. Wait. Live to ashes. Okay. You could bring up my Gatorade. Okay. Alright. We know where to bring... Let's get our blessing. I want strength. Always strength. Know where it is? I told you, bring me the water. Nothing new there. But we could, no, I can't look at that statue. Rebel. Ha 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 ha. Cheese is worse. No, cheese is not worse. I don't have cheese. Not here. Je sais. Bah, avec la lumière dans ma face, ça l'aide pas. Là. No dating, no sex. Num 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 num. There's no like snacks. That's funny. Lloyd! Yeah, but I told her to get me the water. She thinks this will stop me from eating my seeds. Foolishness! Bring me water while you do it. Oh, I messed up. Alright. RIP! Liam too. I'm gonna be so hydrated. Yeah. How's everyone doing? We do have a flower. Yeah. Hello? Game glitch? Cool. Alright, boy, thanks for coming by. Have a good one. Yes, my wife did tell multiple people that. I don't know where she's telling that. But I keep telling her if she wants me to drink water, she can bring the water, since she's threatening to come up here anyway. But all I hear are empty threats and bluffs. Where is the book? You didn't bring me water! We must speak to the king again. Possibly break our brain open. Bright one. Good dog.
I kept checking on you. You kept telling me you weren't feeling well. Why the hell were you eating seeds?
Well, I feel like I need to snack on something.
And I will get you a snack, but not one that's gonna make you feel better.
Someone said something about cheese. What? Okay. I won't. Yeah, we don't have the best move, so. Time for nothing, nerd. But those are boring and they taste like nothing. There's nothing to put on them. I don't know, now's not really the time. It's like, what's your connection to the child? Thank you, Bonnie. Why are you so tall? Flower for you.
I guess I'll let you fill this one out because I can't read this.
Seafrin? What are you? You don't need to fight anymore, do you? Oh, I'd have to drink it like a lot. I understand what the king wants. Alright, it's 4, and then another 4 is 8, and then Liam said 10, so 18. I already took 2.
I thought I had 5.
How he feels. If only you can make him understand. We don't have to fight. We're looking for the same thing. I know, I understand why you're doing this, but this isn't the way to do it. We could protect this country another way. You don't need to freeze it forever. Do you really want it all to end? Let's just stop fighting. Leave this country be. We don't need to keep holding on to it. Let's just let it go. We have to let it go, King.
King is you.
I don't know. No proof yet. Perhaps you are right, Bright One. Huh? What? Let us stop this battle. Will you let us talk to one another? As people from the same country. The king has stopped fighting you. You lower your dagger. Seafrin! Is this it? You're gonna stop just like that? Boniface? You destroyed my home, froze my sister, froze all of Vogard in time, and you'll just stop just like that? Cries. I will. I have fought for long enough, and I'm starting to realize that even if I did win, my victory would be short-lived. Because to be frozen in time yourself, maybe? Stupid. Perhaps. But if someone from my own country is the one asking, then shouldn't I listen? After all, only a fellow compatriot would understand my pain. You said you and Seafrin are from the same country? We don't know where Frin is from, so... What happened? King cries out. But that's the problem, isn't it? That's what we'd like to know as well, isn't it? If I mention it, you might be able to remember it for a brief second. The fate of the island north of Vogard. An island north of Vogard, is it perhaps the one we can't say the name of? The one no one can remember anything about? The very one. That's where you're both from? So then what happened? The king sobs. I suppose your story might be similar to mine, Bright One. One day, I just woke up on a beach on a coast north of Vogard. I woke up slow. Okay, Copper, you're pushing my chair. It's bugging me.
Sorry.
As people sometimes do, expecting to remember where I was, what I was supposed to be doing that day, but... Nothing came to mind, and as I realized nothing came to mind, I also realized I could not remember a single thing. What I was doing here on this beach, what chores I had to do on that day, how I got here, why I didn't recognize my surroundings, my past, my family, my name, the language I spoke, the alphabet I wrote with, the stars, the country's inhabitants, culture, beliefs, the very name. I could not remember anything, because all my memories, everything even slightly connected to the country I came from, just cannot be accessed easily anymore. And it makes sense, doesn't it? No one on this planet can remember our home as it was. Most people from outside it who had limited ties to it only forgot the country's existence. Maybe forgot a friend from there or a distant family member, but for someone who had ties to it, who was born there, lived in it, breathed it day and night, there would be nothing to remember. There would just be emptiness. I was cut off from my very existence, my entire past, my entire identity, erased. Memories make up the core of who we are, don't they? They're proof that we existed, that we are real. Can you be certain of anything if you do not remember how you learned it? And if you do not remember your past? If you only know it has been erased from your memory because something of your home... Something, what? And if something happened but no one remembers what or why, then what's stopping it from happening again? What if we forget it all? What if we lose it all once more? The king sobs. And you have to make sure it wouldn't happen again. At any cost necessary. And if the universe led you on this path, then it must be what the universe wants. The universe leads. We can only follow. Even if you don't agree with my methods, Bright One, I can tell you understand. No matter what, I could not let this happen again. I could not. Not to Vogard. Not to Vogardians who housed me, cared for me, loved me. I do not want to forget it all. Not again. I will keep the things I love close to me. I will make sure they can keep existing. So that they can be remembered forever. That was what I thought. This whole time. But, I can see that I was mistaken. You're right, Bright One. We can find another way to protect the people we love. So, please, while I still can, let me change my mind. Let me help you. Change? Mirabelle. Madam, if he truly means it. Shouldn't we try, or are we deciding he cannot change? I can't believe that. I want to believe that even the worst person can change. Dial. Please, we have to try. I'm with Mir and Civ. Fine. Okay, I'll follow you, friend, but I don't know, I'll trust you and all. I'll trust you all. I can't do anything anyway. You breathe out. If you can end this loop without fighting, if you and the king can come to an understanding, then, Bright One, Siffrin, won't you stand next to me, huh? I can bring everyone back, make sure they'll all move again. We can save this country together. But I cannot break the curse on my own. Creating the curse was easy, but unraveling it asks for more power than I possess. But with the help of someone else, someone I don't know if I trust him at this point, someone who truly wishes for the curse to be lifted. Is that how it works? It does if someone wants it enough. Siffrin, should I do it? If all that's needed for the curse to break is your help, you're the one who can make the king change his mind. The least you can do is help. You start to walk over to the king. Oh, Bright One. Not that bright after all. He killed us. No, why? The king froze your bodies in time. You can think and move your head still, so it's not over, but you can't move. No! King, you... I can't move. Why can't I move? Bright One, Siffrin, is this really all I needed to do to make you trust me? I just needed to listen to your empty words, to tell you how sad I am, to make you think I was pathetic, to be pitied. You should have told me sooner. Killing you like this is easier than fighting. What? No, everyone! What was it you wanted me to do? Let go of my goal? Let go of my wish? Let go of the wish that kept me going all those years? I will never let it go. Vogard, our country, I will make sure they are kept perfect forever. Because I can tell, Siffrin, this isn't how it should be. I saw it all. Oof, indeed. You know, I saw the signs, the way you came in to face me, like you knew exactly what you were about to fight, the way your companions all flinched hearing my voice, but not you. The way you knew about my home, the way you can keep it all at the forefront of your mind, like you've practiced as I have. Yes, Oh, I can tell, Siffrin. I should have won long ago. But something went wrong, didn't it? Victory keeps escaping my grasp. Siffrin, it's you, isn't it? The one who's keeping me from winning. How many times have you kept me from victory, Siffrin? You can't breathe. What is he talking about? What? I can tell. I can feel it, this scent, this overpowering sweet scent. I can taste the power of wishcraft, not timecraft. Interesting. Wishcraft? I can tell, Siffrin. It's you! You're the one keeping me from total victory. You're the one keeping me from my perfect ending. If only you weren't here! Ah, that's a dangerous sentence. But, a quick death would be too easy for you. You just come back anyway, won't you? So, I just need to make sure that today you learn your lesson. Ah! Oh, he's going for Bonnie? He didn't let her run this time. Them didn't let them run this time. The rat bastard. King grabbed onto Bonnie. Bonnie! No! Curse you, King! Let them go! Bright one, Siffrin, look at me. You need to learn to not cross me again. I will kill this child, and your housemaiden, and your fighter, and your researcher. I'll kill them all, one after the other. I will kill them all now and make sure you remember. I will force you to watch, so you will learn. Friend! Ah! The king is tightening his grip. Bonnie! No, please, no! Come on, stupid Bonnie, move! Bonnie face! No, 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 Bon Bon! None of you can move. Your whole body hurts. You can't move, but you have to do something. Save Bonnie. You need to find a way to loop back somehow. You need to die, a tear, anything. Just loop back. Help me! I'm scared! Just let them go, please! Not Bonnie, please. Your stomach feels like it's caving in on itself. Curse you, king! Curse you and your whole country! Oh wait, no, not the country. Curse you on anything you stand for. You taste sugar on your tongue. Bonnie! Ah! You have to wait, sugar. Sugar is a good sign. Many loopbacks. Friend! When you come back, bright one, remember this. Oh, no, I didn't need the extra sounds for that. No. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Oh, and didn't have a choice. 41. Ah, stars. No, 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 no. You clutch your chest and try to catch your breath and forget. It's fine. You loop back. It's fine. It's fine. They're fine. Bonnie's fine. Looping resets everything. Everything that just happened was been erased. Everything is back to normal. Bonnie's back to normal. Just go and see them. They're fine. They're fine. They are fine. They're fine. They're fine. They're fine. You're fine. No whimper escapes you. No, you're okay. Bonnie's okay. Everyone is okay. They have to be okay. Just breathe. Breathe, 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 breathe. Bonnie. Bonnie is okay. You're okay. See, because of the way loops work, they won't remember anything. They're not hurt. Everything's back to normal. There's no reason the loops would work differently this time. Oh, thanks for saying that out loud. You really manifested that, huh? Just breathe and stand up and make sure. Go back to the stage. Follow the script. So, you have to make sure Bonnie's okay. So, do I get a memory? Nostalgie? Achievement get? No, I was gonna go save, actually, if you didn't mind, game. What's that? I want something. I don't want to eat just straight crackers. Oh, change. You look really, really tired. I know. I thought you were taking a nap. Did you not sleep well? Not really? Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. I was gonna tell you something, but forget about it. Go on and do whatever you need to today. Sure. Did you know if Bonnie's okay? Bonnie? Why wouldn't they be? I saw them near the fields earlier to the east, if you'd like to talk to them. Okay. I'll leave you alone. Make sure to rest up, and we'll meet for dinner at the clock tower later. Heba takes over and you tell her about the carrot method. This is lactose free. Wait, how did you know about... And wait, okay. Let me see if Bonnie's okay. I... Singing and stuff. be able to solve that after we remember the name, I guess. Come on, Hmm? Hmm? Bonnie. How are you? I'm okay. Good. And how are you? You look bummed out. What's wrong? Nothing is wrong at all. Okay, well, what do you want? Nothing. You don't see Luke. Oh, rip. Well, we've definitely progressed the story. Whoa, what's wrong? You did the very true thing. Oh, didn't have a choice. Oh, you need me to leave? Sure. Let's talk later, okay? Hey, stop. Just say I told you so and we can move on. I told you so! What a stupid idea you had, thinking the king could be turned good. He's the king! He's probably the reason you're here, or related to it at least. All you had to do was find out he shares your tragic backstory for you to feel pity for him. He didn't have to lift a finger, because of you. Bonnie was... This loop. Anyway, told you so. But, what you said back then, you mentioned something. Wishcraft. You did. What's wishcraft? I don't know. Wishcraft. Crafting wishes? That sounds impossible and way too convenient. But he seems to imply you were using it. That's what it felt like to me. Never heard of witchcraft before. Me neither. I wouldn't even know where to find information about it. But that is new information, so as stupid as the whole making friends with the king was. You did find something new. Was it worth it? Wait. Something weird about the way we loop. I'm not like a good remember anything what happened anyway. Put it behind you. A memory. A couple of memories, great. Is the one I opened downstairs, right? You'll all remember this. Oh, boof. Memory of memories. When equipped, memory of memories will allow you to read books you couldn't. Oh, cool. The ones written in a language that just give you a headache. The ones from your country. Oh, how useful and neat to be able to read your own blinding language. Might as well read any books you find before you forget it, like you do everything else. And if you can read it in that language, maybe you can explore the house a bit more. Don't despair, Stardust. There's still a path to follow. In the meantime, though, how can I help you in this wonderful new loop? Okay. So we're gonna go through the house again. This time we can read some stuff. Wrong room. No, stay silent was an option, huh? Very silent today, aren't we? Is something the matter? Oof. Spend some time with the dial. Following her silently, she chose supplies. Okay. I will see you later, Seafrin. Hmm? Sorry, what'd you say? Yeah, the menu, yeah. He's been like that since, like, loop 20, I think. Wow. I chose to zone out, which was not what I wanted to do, man. Hmm? Yeah. Darling, I can't hear you if you just speak slowly, lowly. I have a headset on. Are you okay, Seafrin? You did look tired when I went to wake you up. I'm fine. Okay. You need to help with anything, though? Nope. Okay. Well, let me know if you ever do, okay? We can just be depressed for a bit. Please don't try to kill me. Fill up our options too. I do want to zone out for a lot of them, but maybe at least it gives us our abilities. So. Yeah. It hasn't changed since the last couple. You okay? You look very, very, very tired. What do you want? You didn't say anything. Why do you look so tired? Did you not take a nap like you said you would? Did I say that? Yeah, like 2 hours ago. You said you'd go and take a nap and come get you if you needed something. Did you not nap? I did. Oh, then did you have a nightmare? I guess so. How can you guess you got a nightmare? Either you got a nightmare or you didn't. Then I guess I did. Oh, what was it about? Belle says it's better to talk about your nightmares so that they're not out there and not in your brain. Make something up. I dreamt I was running in place for a very long time. That doesn't sound very scary. Something was running after me. Something. What was it? Something bad. Was it someone or something? Does that matter? Yeah. If it's something, then there's nothing you can do. But if someone, you could have tried talking to it. Last time you talked to someone that scared you, something worse than a nightmare happened. I'll try that next time. Okay. Okay. Did it help? Yeah, thanks, Bonnie. You don't know me. Oh. I bet I do. Which samosas with potatoes without cheese. course you do. Ba 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 doo. I'll talk to Mirabelle about her fan. No, Mirabelle's gone! We failed! Dang, I messed up. Alright, that's fine. Oh, hey, what if I talk to the librarian? Anything about witchcraft? Witchcraft? That sounds made up. Are you sure that sort of craft exists? Well, that's a good talk. No, we already had 87. And I don't remember where it goes. There's an old book stuck between the shelf and the wall. Get the book out, sure. You try to read the title until your hands are hurt from gripping the book. You pick it back. Wait, no, didn't I put the... Oh, I didn't. No, I can't read it again? Oh. Grumble, 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 banana time. Yeah, but not the right book. Haha, he fell and broke his neck again. Hilarious. Okay, well, I feel like maybe Seafriend doesn't think that, but... One mess up timeline thing is livable, but... 2? That's not gonna make it very hard. I'm sorry, it's not gonna be good. It's not gonna make it easy. Carrot method. Nope. You have a fan. No, you have a fan. I guess I have to go talk to the fan first. Whoa. She thinks I'm scary? No, no, no. But wait, you said she also liked my style? Yeah. Oh, change. Yes. Oh, wonderful. I know exactly what to do. Give me 3 seconds. Had one. I'm scared. 1, 2, 3. Passed. Yes. Okay. Let's go. Can you give this to Mirabelle? I hope she likes it. You got the fan mail? It's a package or letter just to Mirabelle. Better give this to her before tomorrow. You put the mail in her pocket along with souvenirs. Thank you. Please give it to her, please. I don't want to scare her, please. Why won't? Okay, cool. Let me take a look at this. No. Let's talk to this person about a dial again. Visited Cowboy. Did you know they call most people? Okay. Go da. She's got the sister comment. Can't remember her sister's name, but isn't that because her sister went to stop thinking about it? Oh, no, guess not. Can't help herself there. Cool. Hey, Mirabelle. Fan mail delivery, give her the gift. Fan mail from a stylish lady? Okay, it's from one of my classmates? Oh, that's from, a scary classmate of mine. Or at least I thought she was scary. She has a very intense look, you know. But she's gifting me a bow she made. She thought it would fit me well, and she says, suddenly Mirabelle starts tearing up. She's such a nice person. I'm so glad that, anyway, look at this bow. Isn't it pretty? She's crying, but she must not want you to mention it. You look at the bow. It's a very bright shade and seems to sparkle in the light. It would probably fit Mirabelle very well. Looks wonderful. It does. So that's new equipment for her, I guess? Yeah, we don't have a... Oh, wow, actually. Boost defense versus... Boost attack speed and recovery HP. Nice. Gives HP recovery. How about we do the thing that we wanted to do 2 minutes ago? Give her the big girl attack. We'll zone out, it's fine.
Oh, she has to zone out so you can go into the library?
No. I can zone out to make it go faster. Actually, with her, it's not so bad. It's the Bonnie one I wouldn't want to zone out for. Cause like you just kind of sit down and then answer her questions. Also, I can zone out and still counts. This, and then you hit him with one of these, and you give him one of these, you hit him with one of these, and what if you had to choose and you hit her with one of these? And she does a thing, and then you just kind of, whoa. And they're both ace, and we love them for it. Yeah, Seafrin. Like, she's arrow ace by the sound of it, and he's... You don't think about anything. Oh. More complicated than that for me, but yeah, I have something like that. So you do, too. Oh, we got a little extra there, huh? How do you deal with it, then? You don't. Yeah, so... Change the system by not changing herself. Is it just accepting you're fine with everything staying the same? But you're fine with it still. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. We love the you're fine repetition. It's very convincing. I believe in you, Seafrin.
Did you get the one from earlier?
Yeah. I mean, okay, but if you just make me overdrink, it's not gonna help. Is it just honey water? Because that sounds awful. It tastes like my coffee. No. It tastes like my first ever coffee. Type, not a specific book. Help her out with Find My Tail. To the boulangerie. But we're still gonna cheat a bit. Because if I go here, right, that's not there. That's locked anyway, we can't open that door. Talk to him and he's like, oh, I don't have the book. And you're like, oh man, that's a shame. And you're like, oh, what if I instead? She pulls out the Papa's family tale. I think that if we ask super suspicious, maybe it'll make them realize a thing. Like, I don't think it's that bad to not.
So Little Witcher has told me he only likes the grapes that are available at school.
Interesting.
And therefore he does not like the grapes that I sent him.
Grapes is grape.
Right?
Didn't say anything. Remember from everything was worth remembering. Your country, your family, your childhood, the stars was all worth remembering. And yet, you can't remember any of it. And what did your mother look like? What was your family or father's name? What did you have either? What about siblings? What did you do during the day? What was your favorite food? What did you see in the stars? What was your life like? It escapes you. You can't grasp it. It keeps escaping you. It'll keep on escaping you until you die. Is that any wonder you crave knowledge? Habits? If it all keeps happening the exact same way every time, you'll never lose anything, will you? You'll have to remember it all because you're living it. Forever living in memories you can't let go of. You're so pathetic. Telling the king to let go, you can't even do that. You can't let go of it. This perfect play. Neither. But I can relate to you. Find peace with yourself. You don't. She's the one who doesn't understand. What a privilege to be able to think your roots don't inform your identity. I do. Ooh, because you found the family. Now he sounds a lot more bitter now. In these, and he, like, of course, he's been getting more and more bitter, but. What's your pawn room favorite asset tree? Stay aside. Ah, Sif, I didn't see you there. Libraries, you. Oh, we could actually read the thing, yeah. I was just looking at the favorite tree. Isn't this tree cool? Cute joke. Yeah, it is. It's tremendous. I wonder if you can actually stop. It doesn't look like there's gonna be a new result, but it's not reached for Orzu. Huh. That was funny. Oh, he didn't reach because he stepped back. I'm gonna go soon so you can do your thing with the tree. What do you want to talk before I go? Okay, my turn. What's a good joke? What for? Well, to make you laugh, duh. You always make me laugh with your puns, so it's my turn. But why? Because we're friends? Oh. Do you not? Never mind. Funny joke, a funny joke. Spo looks around and seems to notice a clock tower in the distance. I know. Do you know what I think about 6:30? The time? Yup. I don't know what. Well, I think 6:30 is hands down the best time of the day. That's pretty good. You laugh. Yay! You'll need to remember to laugh next time. Oh, not if we don't have the whole thing again. Oh, I have to talk to Bonnie, actually, my bad. Yeah, make sure you help everyone with I'm not talking to Loop. I don't want to talk to Loop. Loop is suspicious. I don't like Loop. Library's a good idea if I did equip the thing. That's not it. Memory of memories, okay. Oh, wait, what did I just do? It's in this one. Oh, book. Book out? Yeah. Take the book out. You can read its title now. Your heart is beating. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. It's a translated copy of the Cursing Chateau Castle number 2. You start laughing. Interesting. It's filled with books about craft. What is craft? Crafting for dummies, creative craft. How to use paper type effectively. Yeah. Nah. Okay. So I already know we can't. Good to know that was that. Bird. I pressed the wrong button. Too bad. It smelled like snacks. Yeah, it means there's probably a book we need to find somewhere in the castle, as well as I assume we'd also have to find them. Yeah, the door. Sorry, that's the word I'm on. Thanks. I'm literally developing into Seafrin. Cool. Okay, buddy. Oh no, there's a piece of cheese what snuck into my keyboard. Options you didn't do. I didn't do. You okay? You're saying I 3 times straight, meaning me, but you mean you. You mean like you're. I know what you're meaning, but you're typoing non-stop. Bum 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 ba-dum. I'm like, what are you talking about? Did you change subject randomly, talking about something else? Like, what am I missing here, eh? Your brain is thinking you're playing the game. Yikes. You ready now? Yeah, let's go. See, this is gonna be interesting because part of it is actually the fact that no crap. Part of it was part of the fact that you had to stare up at the. Yeah, part of it was the fact that he had based it all on like Seafrin's past. So I'm like, be interesting if maybe we could, you know. Ah well. Yeah, I accidentally hit the skip button, that's why. Alright, so we're gonna try to go through this all over again. We don't have the, just attack. That's new. We don't have the XP buff, I think is what's bugging me a little bit here. We just have to remember to do the XP buff before we read a book. To switch out our thing before we read a book. No, I accidentally hit the skip button. It's not because he did it by himself. Oh, he's got a solo triple move. Jeez Louise. Alright. Oh, the just attack? Yeah, I'm like, what? Not even a pun. Alright. Okay, so we want to take a look at all these broken chain statues. Get gear here. Okay, this is where we gotta not die. I haven't noticed any big rock. Too cool, Sif. Too cool, huh? Made people suspicious, but I didn't have a choice but to pick that one. Boom, boom, boom. Purposely trip on a small rock. Heh! Whoa, you okay, Civ? Give a thumbs up. You're clumsy and not at all threatening and overpowered compared to them. They don't agree. I take damage? I mean, it helps me go faster. Okay. keep my family all nice and leveled up. Jeez Louise, that's a lot of damage. I was gonna say, I think I leveled up from that actually. Don't touch. Uh-huh. What? Bulgarian, Patarian, Mudu. One of them is written in your language. You can read it now. Seems to be a theoretical essay about how to use witchcraft. Witchcraft. So it is real. This essay seems too complicated for you to understand right now. You should find more information about witchcraft elsewhere and come back to this later. What? Where? So the king is the one who told you about witchcraft. You don't want to ask him anything, but is there some place that's related to him? Like the... I am not sure. Tired of repeating the same blinding lines over and over and over again. I just don't have much to say. Well, it's nice to hear you guys talk. Oof. Alright. So we found a book on witchcraft, but we're gonna have to go up and then back down because we don't want to talk to the king again. He's a jerk. Let's level up. Yep. It's a tier-based wall at the bottom down there. There we go. Yeah, it was a paper one. Nobody leveled up from that, interestingly enough. Yeah, Starcrest. Somewhere related to the king. I actually can't figure. I'm not putting that one together. A room I haven't been to, maybe? Okay. Hit your hip into the counter. You need a break. Whoa, Sif. You okay? Isabel joins you on the floor, sitting down next to you. You don't say anything. You stay here for a minute. You stand up. Sifrin? Let's go. You get going. He's tired of that, even though he asked all sorts of... Egg. That was a bit of an intense answer, my friend. Egg key. Oh, there is a significant... I've been told there's a warning about self-harm regarding this this stream as well. I'm not sure maybe I should actually add that in. There we go. Liam mentioned that last time. Let's go back into that. Yeah, if you want. Character levels have never been the biggest issue in this game, so. Oh. Sure, buddy. Should not maybe insta kill him, but not far. Jackpot! Even now, Civ looks really bummed out. So what are we on here? Weapon. Sharpening stone. Still think about stone on it for weapons. All things of a name, but you can't remember what it is. Oh, he's forgetting again. Not good. Bonk. I think I think Odell just leveled up. Yeah. Alright, key. He doesn't say key time anymore. So lovely moving cure, good. That's to not freeze us in time. That happened again. We haven't seen that a lot, but we've seen it. Is it because the loops are breaking down, or because something else? Because it's Seafrin. We're seeing Seafrin, that's for sure. Okay, barely read what's on it. Take a step forward. It's crown. That is a very tall crown, very king-like. Couldn't see anything about. Okay. Roll one. It's a bunch of sketches and landscapes. Oh my. That's trapped, blindfolded man surrounded by swords. Why is he alone? The bottom says the 8 of swords. Anythings? Broken egg key. Is this the one I'm supposed to pay attention to get the king thing, or? Yeah, I guess guess not. The House of Change, a book from the series The Christmas Chateau Castle 51. And there's an item there. Oh, barrel of water. It's how to craft candles. Craftonomy book. Craftonomy! No wishcraft though. Wing on. She regenerating? Alright. Should get me to the next floor. And the boss fight that comes with. And all you do is tick. She's regenerating. I'm assuming that's from her bow, actually, if I recall correctly. $1400. In a while, Crocodile. Not the one I needed to heal, but hey. Bye bye. Alright, up we pop. Loop's reaction to, how come you don't like my friends, was very odd. Big ball head. Yep. Means victory. You don't get Papercraft Alpha 5 yet, because of reasons. That's not gonna hit, is it? Nope. Alright. Bonk! No bonk. Oh, there we go. 12,000 for everybody. Except me. Break, break, and Paper Alpha 5. Perfect. Get snacks now. Dum 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 dum. Dinner. Onigiri. Boom. Even though we all just leveled up anyway. Save again. What's she thinking about, huh? Timecraft, huh? She's looking at you weird. Did you do something wrong? Leave me be now. I need some alone time. Leave what I'll be. That's stupid. Yeah, we made Odile suspicious, which I don't think is an inherently bad thing. Maybe Odile will be able to help us, but one way to find out. Floor 2. I'm curious, I don't remember that happening previously, but we also didn't ask about Timecraft all that often, so. Okay. Next. Desk. Yeah, we need that key. Out of disrespect. Uh, 32. Nope, we're looking for 87. I don't remember where it is. Crafting, art, sewing, cooking. So the wall it says no snack eating in this room. See Bonnie chomping it out. Change God. Books about many random things. Books about something called bonding earrings. You pick up the book and flip through it, waiting for Mirabelle to comment. Secret? The earring comment's funny. Follow the script. File the students' papers. List of students' names for a month-long class. So naming convention here. No other names, no last name. Wamp wamp. Oh, what's this one? I recognize his handwriting. Is to see the very stylish, very scared lady. She often wore this very cool dress. Also, yeah. Oh, we never put the. Okay. It's this one I haven't looked at. Shebang. Okay, cool. Nothing new. The only other person I think we could actually even, oh, there we go, think of asking would be the head housemaiden? I'm not able to, I don't know. It just should be the paper one. Yeah, it's the rock one. Oh, it's scissors. There we go. Bonnie? Yeah. Good job, Bonnie. Another 2.2 for everybody except me. Star crest. Stop eating nuts from the barrels. Alright, cool. It's not that one. Paper, okay. I don't remember what floor the unreadable doors on. The classroom's there. We cross over this way. Okay. I don't remember there being that many books we couldn't read, though. So. Guess? No, it's not. No, I see what Sif means. There's a certain charm to it. It's cute. I hope it grows up to be big and strong. It better. You hear me, plant? Believe in you. Grow big and strong. You smile. Hehe. More flowers. We also have to find that book, the Chateau Castle book again, so keep an eye out for that. Look at these lads. These lads. Siegfried, are you curious about the Change God statues, perhaps? Oh, I'm just wondering why they're broken. That's the king's doing, isn't it? There's statues of the Change God, and the king wants to freeze Volgard in time, so maybe the king wanted to make a statement. Look how useless your god is, that sort of thing. Only the faces are destroyed. Normally, you destroy the whole statue, right? The face is important, Dial. Huh? Yes. So every statue we've seen so far is made by a different crafter, or artist. It's kind of a cultural thing to craft your own Change God. Change God is always changing, always different. And we all have our own version of the Change God in our brains. The Change God's always depicted wearing the same clothes, so they're at least recognizable in that way. But their face is always changing. I think the Change God has like 1,000 eyes. That's how they can see everything. First someone say the Change God had sewn their own mouth shut, unable to tell us how to change, leaving it to poor humans to figure it out. How to dream they had dimples. And since this craft is by us, it's supposed to represent our connection to the Change God. The Change God, by their very nature, doesn't interact with humans much. Except for when they bless Mirabelle. Yes. But by crafting the Change God's face, we get linked to them in some small way. And some people even get to communicate with the Change God through the statues they made as well. Ah, really? Nah, not really. Yes, really. I've met someone who's talked to Change God when they finished a statue. Was it in a dream, maybe? Because you know that doesn't count. Yeah, anyway, that's why all the statues are different from one another. Interesting. So it's a cultural tradition to make your own statue. It's a connection between you and the Change God. How do you connect with your gods, madame? We make shrines for our gods, and everyone shares the shrines. Sharing gods? Interesting. Now that you know more about the statue than the Change believe, maybe you could check Mirabelle's statue once more. Well, we're gonna do that later. House Maiden. Papers. Let's petition serve more bread at lunch. Case filled. Head House Maiden must have been like. Oh yeah. Why would you even call the king? Okay. Does he even remember his name? Ink on the paper, you can suspect of some kind. 2 columns with filled names, while the other only has 1 or 2. First, for say Vogard. The second, near empty column is titled Other. I don't know. Yeah, I was hoping that king stuff here would give me something, but no. Looking for the key. Yep. Another one what? I bet I can just take these guys out like this. Yeah. 50. Shining Life. There we go. She can res people now. Okay. Another partner. Get him. You're gonna die. Yeah. 1400. Alright, this is the big boy thing, so we're definitely gonna want to use. Bookcase filled with theater scripts. We're good in comedy, remember liking. Is it still funny? Yeah. Is it still funny? He wasn't sure. You really like Praetorian plays, not that you remember a single one right now. Oh, oof. It's filled with various novels. How not to make a fool of yourself. Tick. 48. Uh-huh. Je suis pas mal à la tête, en tout cas. Books on. Poem. Crumpled poem. Look at the sparkly diary. Maybe this time? There's no point. Who cares, who cares, who cares? Oof. The house change. Mm-hmm. I was wondering if there would be another I could check out, but I don't see. The WoW a secret passage sentence is such a killer. Wow, a secret passage! You did it, buddy. Good job. Okay. Secret library. Pick one at random. Color theory, what it means for us. All the old books. One of them is reading in your language. Nice, you can read it now. Actually, you can't. Yeah, there's a lot of hard words in there. You don't know what this is even about. Maybe you should go back to it later. Again? Why do this to me, game? Like, what? Oh, that's the carrot, and then there was the checked out books. Uh-huh. You look away. Well. Books with no titles. Nothing's really figuring itself out. There's one in the library in Dormont. There was one here that I can't read. There's another one that I need to check out more about the king on. And then what? There's not really more books later in the game, is there? confused. Well, we keep looking. We're at the end of floor 2, so... Okay, good stuff, I guess. We got another subquest we could be doing, at least. Like Mirabelle's thing. Sorry, Mirabelle's Change God statue. That's a thing we could be doing. Yeah, your friend. Okay. No, we gotta go all the way over there now. We haven't used the tiers yet. There's the door. I don't know what the door could possibly give me that the rest hasn't. Like... It's gonna be a thing. It's a thing I need to do, but it's not giving me much. We already know the down one's a better one. These two again. I haven't fought these in a while, actually. Since it looks like I won't be getting many... Oh, it's paper. Scissors? Paper? Scissors? I don't understand anymore. Many jackpots. Okay. So it's a separate room. Got the counter, you got the scissors key. Mirror of rock, thanks. Alright, we go all the way back. Yeah, well actually maybe there's something over here. Yeah, this is the one I didn't get to open actually. So the storage room was somewhere else. Ah, the big one. It's all hands. Think that'll take it out? Nope. Yeah, paper this, paper that. Bonk. Oh no, we get more defense. Yay! Finish it off? Yeah. Good job, Bonnie. I'm curious to know what's in that room. No. Just be gone. Like that's, I need to get the password for that one, the door in the in town, and the obviously the wacky door with our language on it. Alright, Isabeau, your turn to level up, buddy. Rage heal. Good. 44. Jeez Louise. Alright, this is the one that's split in two. Didn't take the second one out. That one will take out the second one for sure. There you go. Defense buff for everybody. Yeah, well, I was pretty sure that was gonna kill it. 14,000. Everybody else. Half buff, good. Alright. Get the thing there. Bonnie's making thing. He's gonna die. Not the pineapples. Crunchy and delicious, like always. You used to find them disgusting, but someone you knew loved them, so you tried them. Someone you knew? Ooh. Why did that rewind me? I don't remember that. Interesting. This memory's getting wiped for a separate reason, though. Never mind. Leave me alone, I'm reading. Oh, you're being weird. Psst, Sif. Thank you for taking a while. Okay, cool. Crying. Alright. What do I currently have equipped? Memory, family. Alright, cool. Go right, and go right, and go right. Go right, left. Something like that here. Here we go. We'll have to hit level 80 at some point in this run anyway. Yeah. I don't remember what's over here. Patches. Old boring books. Cowboy and Craft Anime book is here. It'll teach you something about timecraft. Fine. Yep, very technical and useless. Nothing in here is useful to us at all. Nothing at all? Nothing at all, unless you think the fact that some crafts have a distinct smell would be useful to us somehow. I think so! Is that so? Well, now I'm kind of curious. Just things we could have figured out ourselves. Rock craft smells like wet rocks, paper craft smells like wood or leaves, scissors craft like scissors? Exactly. They all smell like you'd expect. Oh, there's apparently another craft smell they're trying to figure out, which smells very sweet. Sugar. Wishcraft smells like sugar. Sweet? Like sugar? But, oh! What is it? Sugar! It's been smelling like sugar for a while now. Has it? You freeze. So this mysterious sweet-smelling craft might be timecraft, I see. You freeze? How so, madame? This place has been frozen in time for a while, hasn't it? It wouldn't be weird to think it smelled like timecraft. You relax. Oh yeah, I can't smell anything though. Are you sure? Me neither. Wait, now that Bonnie mentioned it, I can kind of smell it. It's very slight though. You really have a great sense of smell, Bon Bon. No wonder you're so good at cooking. You smell it someplace more than others? Could you smell sugar before we entered the house? No, not really. I only noticed it yesterday afternoon, I think. But I smell it super strong near those sadnesses that give us those crest thingies. Yesterday afternoon. Interesting. Croissant. That was an important sentence that happened there. Now we know about not Timecraft, but Wishcraft smelling like sugar. But that's only an advancement for us. Because nobody else knows about it. That's the thing that gives us the sad crest, star crest. This is the mirror. Mirror. You and your family members reflected in it. Yeah, she smelled this time. That's the crying key, if I recall correctly. D key. That gets all busted. Yep, Wishcraft put in 2 words. Down here. Arrow, water, pottery, broth, little change gods, crafting materials, fish recipes, no like, including, nothing. That's weird, huh? Something's weird. Like what? Yeah, I'll let you know when I find out. Actually, now that the papier-mâché hands are gone, there's some tonics in here. Interesting. Odila's keying into it. Figuring the change god. Lumpy clay. Ah, okay. Book saying my clay in dirty hands. It's an issue of the Cursing of Chateau's Castle. 87. Ah, 87. That's the last issue. What? No, it's not. Oh, crap, it is. Oh. Oh, the last issue of the something something book series. The Cursing of Chateau Castle. Do we finally get to learn about Lord Joseph Founder's true lineage? What about Pierre Jacques Ernest? Will he survive? And most importantly, does the sidekick who appeared only in issue 43 appear again? High stakes, I see. I'll give you 10 minutes to read it. See how generous I am. So generous, Madame Odile. I will finish it in the allotted time, and she does. 10 minutes is quite impressive. Wow. So? Lord Joseph Fountain isn't a lord at all. His parents were normal, everyday people. The whole time, he was just a guy? He wasn't chosen by fate. He didn't actually have a title. He was just a guy. We already had this talk, but Seafood forgot, I guess. Kept talking about how magnificent and incredible his family was and how he was chosen for a reason. He was just a guy? Didn't this guy, like, save castles or whatever? So, like, he saved people also, I'm guessing. He's just a hero to everyone he met. And yet, he was just a guy. And he wasn't a chosen one or an important person or maybe a prince? No. He was just a guy. Is this a letdown for you or not? I can't tell. I don't know. I think I just need time to process this. Well, you can process while we walk. Let's go, everyone. Lord Joseph was just a guy. You should let the castle loving one, the Dormont, know. Body teacher. For clay, it has a name. You can't remember it right now. It's a kiln. Pottery wheels. He's forgetting more and more. He didn't forget on subsequent runs earlier on. Now he's forgetting on all the runs. Key. That's the door. Gate is locked. It's locked by one of those weird warlocks. There's something written above the lock too. Maybe you should take a closer look. I'd read this one. You can read it now. It's asking a question. You answer it aloud. The door unlocks. Huh? What did you say, Sif? I couldn't hear it either. Did you say something? You open the door. Oh my. Bet you that's gonna be relevant. Oh, whoa. Star charts. Oh, whoa. Telescope. It's broken. A journal with a star on its cover. It looks very old. Feels like it'd break apart in one touch. I want to read it so bad. Please, let's stop wasting time reading every book we come across. But if the book has a star on it, it must be important, right? You get closer to the book. Fine. Let's do it. Be careful handling it, though. Mirabelle carefully takes the books in her hands and flips through the pages. It's a little long. Seems like it's the diary of a very sad person. Why sad? What happened to them? They don't actually say. It just feels like they lived through some hard times, and everyone around them seemed to brush their worries aside. Everyone's acting as if everything's fine, and this person continues to suffer. Bummer. More like boring. Read the passage. Sure. Well, no one can understand what I've been through. Not my friends, not my family, no one. If no one can understand me, if I'm doomed to never be truly seen by another, if I'm the only one who can understand what I've gone through, then couldn't I just create another self? Oh no, are we... Someone I could talk to who could understand. Are we another version of the king? Huh? Oh, interesting. Now we're getting somewhere. Talking to another self to come to terms with what they've gone through. But in the end, they'd still be alone, right? Sometimes you just need a voice that answers back, Bon Bon. Would just be an echo chamber, though. You'd never get to any good conclusion talking to yourself endlessly. I suppose they felt so alone they saw no other recourse, though. But tell me, Mirabelle. It's my wife texting me now. More water. Loop is the reason the country is gone. What if you're another version of both the king and Loop? I am suspicious about Loop by a significant quantity as well. Everything being tied to stars and Loop looking the way they do. But tell me, Maribel, do you think get a rude wake-up call as they realize creating another self is absolutely impossible? Yeah, and using craft to change a body is already hard enough. Crafting a whole new one and identical to another, and one be able to talk back? That's just impossible. They spent a good chunk here trying to figure out how to do it. It's a lot of complicated theory. Their writing seems to be getting more frantic, too. It's barely legible in places. Of course, realizing this can't be done. That's kind of sad. Oh, this page. It only has a few words, but I figured it out. How to create another me. Bodycraft didn't work. Crafting clay didn't work. Nor wood, nor marble. Nothing worked, but one thing could. Wishcraft. Wishcraft will make my wish come true. I just have to do it. I just have to ask. Wishcraft. The king mentioned witchcraft before, didn't he? Seemed to imply it was used to trap you in this time loop, didn't he? So it is real. It's real. It's real. You hide your smile by covering your mouth, Siegfried. And then? Oh, and then Mirabelle turns the page. Oh, my wish came true. I will always be understood now. Huh. Happy for them, I guess. So they did it. They created another them? With wishcraft? What's wishcraft? Surely a type of craft they invented for this tale. As we've said, it's impossible to create a copy of yourself. Interesting premise, though. And making this fictional tale look like an old diary was interesting. Too bad witchcraft isn't real, though. I'd wish for stuff, too. But it is real. It has to be. It has to be. You have to tell Loop about this. Bookcase. All the books are sold. They'd probably disintegrate in a single touch. Star charts. And it's... What is this? It has lots of balls attached to it. And there's a lever here. If we turn it, it seems the balls will move around the big middle ball. Does it represent something? It looks familiar somehow. Yes, I feel like we've seen it something like this before. It's called an orrery. An orrery? It's a machine to calculate the positions of astronomical objects. Astro what? Like stars and planets and stuff. Who would need to calculate this? For once, Siegfried hasn't forgotten something, but we all have. I don't think Siegfried forgot. Hello, Loop speaking. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? Sure, Stardust. The king had frozen almost everyone. You're trying to beat him. Someone beat him before. In fact, you'll keep beating him, of course. You'll also decide when he's misunderstood or whatever, so you started talking to him to know more. Timecraft's not something simple to do like Rockstar. Okay. Let's allow him to freeze the entire country. In fact, it might be the same power using. No. Okay. Stars, things that are familiar to you, but completely unknown to your friends for some reason. He's also from some place other than Volgard. King's armor is covered in stars. Stars. You can recognize them as stars, but you can't remember anything about them, do you? Can you? Names of constellations escape you every day. item names escape you, your childhood escapes you, and you can't remember anything. And the king keeps asking you if you remember, but you know, don't you? You'll never remember anything. No one will ever will. And you'll never remember anything about your country. Not its stars, not its faith, not the childhood you spent here. You can't even read or speak your own language. There's proof it existed, though. The diary in the library talks about it. You can't even say its name, though. Why would you? Even I wouldn't be able to say its name, even if I tried. And that's it, isn't it? What the king wants, after having all of his memory of his country erased without warning, being welcomed to Volgard, making his life here, just wants to make sure everything that happened to your country doesn't happen to Volgard. Nothing can happen to Volgard if it's frozen in time. How pathetic. He can't accept that it's gone even now. And you're pathetic, too, for thinking you can make him give up on it. His country, his memory, his life. Do you truly think you could have swayed him from it? From his wish? You can be so blinding stupid sometimes. Wow. Rude. I don't know what else she can, like, Loop can answer. Nothing new. Really won't, so... Do you want to? We've had this conversation too. Ugh. I hate loops so much, the more they keep talking. Anything else I can ask about? The loops? Have you found anything new? I wasn't watching. You have to go and talk to Loop in person. Oh, that's annoying. Okay, so... I guess we're done then. I don't know if they separated themselves into 3. I don't think it's separation. They said they created a clone maybe, so... Think and think and think and think. Something has come to mind. Anything. How can you not remember something as simple as this? Something as simple as where you got your blinding cloak you've been carrying for as long as you can remember. Ooh, you felt wind on your face? Isabeau shook her cloak sharply, making a wave of wind blow on your face. See, and your cloak is so solid too. It's really cool. And look, everyone, come closer. Look at this. Isabel's pointing away from your face. You look too. So right there, right? That's super interesting stitching. It's back stitching, right? Which is a very solid kind of stitching, and it's used in a lot of different places. But Volgardian clothing in general is moving away from back stitching because, well, we think it's boring. Like here, my clothing is something called chain stitching, and also it has a zigzag shape because it looks cuter, I guess. But back stitching is just more durable. He noticed something was going wrong, and he distracted everybody from it. And now that I look at it, your hat has the same stitching too. I wonder if they were set. Isabel raises his head and looks at your face. And I look at the way the cloak is weaved too. It's wool and it goes one thread up, one thread down, etc. But again, Volgardian clothing likes to be more interesting visually, so if you look at Mira's cloak, are you saying Friend's cloak is boring? No, I'm saying it's. I'm not saying it's boring. I'm just saying it's like it's clothing that's like less like Volgard or even Cowboys artistic clothing. It's less clothing that's to make you look pretty or make you stand out, and more clothing that's here to keep you comfy and warm. Function over form, you know? Oh, okay. So, what I'm saying is, considering the craft that came into it, temperature regulation and how it grows with you, whoever gave you this cloak wanted to make sure you're going to be nice and comfy for a long time, Sif. You try not to cry. You bite your lip and breathe slowly, in and out. You walk away from the closet. Let's look at something else. Okay. Angry key. Someone was in the middle of writing another change. That was another scene we hadn't seen before. Of all the time in the world, huh? It's Mirabelle's dorm room. Okay, some juice. The last one's actually a cooking book, haha. Hope Seafrin didn't just override the 87, but we got one more side quest to do before we want to re-loop here. Four, not over yet. Yeah, I need to go get the thing first. We don't have the star crest yet. Weird smell. Oh! She keeps saying weird smell. They keep saying, gosh, I was good about it before, and now I'm just messing it up. They keep saying weird smelly one, and they're referring to the fact that they smell like sugar. Woohoo! Alright, Boniface, what do you mean by weird smelly? The sand itself smell really sugary. That's it? It smells like a crab in wool! But, okay, so then if they smell like sugar, are they... Why do they have... Oh, they have the power to stop the freeze, the time freeze. That's part of wishcraft. Okay. Yeah, it is. Over there, isn't that a bathroom? Close the bathroom stall door and inhale sharply. Oh no, that was too loud. Someone might hear you. Try again. Your eye stings. Your stomach hurts. Your head feels like it's about to split in two. You try to breathe silently in and out, but it won't go in or out. Oh, do you want to cry? Is that it? Oh yeah, you've always thought crying was just a waste of time. But you remember reading once that just the act of crying does help you make you feel better. Okay then, tears, come on out. That's a... No tears are coming out. Okay. Sounds like you don't want to cry right now after all. Stars, you're finally someplace no one will see you. You spent your whole time loop wanting to cry. Now that you're safe and hidden, the tears won't come. You won't get a chance to be alone for a while. You need to cry now. Stars, you can't cry from your dead eye, but you should be able to cry from the other, can't you? Or are you broken on both blinding sides? Just cry, stupid body. Cry. Poor Seafrin. No, your nose burns and your eyes stings, but no tears are coming out. It's not working. This is a losing battle. Oh, maybe pain will do the trick? Oh, now there's the content warning. Okay. Yep, self-harm. That's why people usually cry, right? You put a finger in your mouth and bite it as hard as you can. Nope, not working. It's apparently not the time to cry yet. Okay, stop, and calm down. You're fine. You're fine. You're just need to keep going. You have to find out more about how the loops work. It's the only path you have left. Learn more about the loops, about why you're here, about why the loop breaks down when you talk to the head housemaiden, and act better. Your family members, you can tell them they feel something's wrong. You can tell they feel something's wrong. You need to get your act together. If they know something's wrong, it'll only get harder for you, especially if she knows. Especially if... Is she Odile? Huh? The tall one with the researcher. She's the coldest, but she can get so curious sometimes it makes her seem almost childish. She's too perceptive for her own good, and you can't remember her name. Oh my. Seafrin, are you okay? You've been in there a while. Oh, Odile. Yes, Odile. That is my name, yes. Is everything... There's no toilet paper in the stall. Oh. I'll go and get you some. Give me a second. You hear her walk away. Odile, Mirabelle, Isabel, Bonnie. It's okay. You remember. You still remember. You bite your gloved fingers and try to breathe deeply in and out. You remember. You haven't forgotten them. They're still here, traveling together with you. You're still here. Oh, you're okay. You're okay. You're okay. That's gotta be panic-inducing. You flinch. Something fell on your lap. I found you some paper, Seafrin. Thank you, Odile. Huh. See you in a second. You hear her walk away. Take the toilet paper and hold it between your hands. Press your face against it, breathing, thinking about nothing. Wow, this toilet paper is really nice and soft, actually. You wonder where she found it. See? You've been stuck in a time loop, even though you've been stuck for a long while. There are still some things you can find out about the world around you. Roll of toilet paper is giving you hope. How blindingly wonderful for a roll of toilet paper, the only hope you have left right now. Oh, geez, Seif. He exits the stall. I don't think we have a boss to fight here, so I'll just kind of... Well, I thought there'd be something in this room, but it's a crab and dead end! Face obscured, their silhouette shrouded, their expression hidden. An intact statue of the face god stands before you. Change god, my bad. I think it was lost on top. More likely sending their wishes. Join them? Yeah. Wish for eternity. You wish for eternity. Oh dear. Found the key knife. See, friend? What are you holding there? A knife! Did the change god give it to us? Huh? Nah, I can't. I didn't think they did. Oh, we gotta go back. I don't think they'll loop until they forget. I think if they would loop until they forget, they'd probably loop until they turned into the king in that case. I'm wondering why they're forgetting things like the names. Because, like, if Seafrin was forgetting things tied to his home country, right? That makes sense. Now, why are his friends part of that? Like, why is forgetting Odile's name a thing? Well, I don't blame him for getting overwhelmed and forgetting stuff, though. I'm sorry. Why are we back here? Maybe look at it a little closer. Why you don't react? Can noses look like that? Wow, that left eye is somehow above the right brow. I can't tell if they're supposed to be smiling or frowning. Seif, Mira, help us roast the statue's terribly made face. Mira, uh-oh. Trying to make them look gentle and nice. Mira, I'm so sorry! Sorry, you said your statue sucked. No, it's fine. I'll get my revenge against you all someday. Everyone shudders. But, the statue is a link between the change god and the crafter, right? You wonder what would happen if Mirabelle touched it right now. Mira, can you put your hand on the statue? Sure. As soon as Mirabelle touches the statue, you hear something. Ah! Hello? Huh? What? Where are... Mirabelle and you got transported somewhere. Someone's there, Mira, huh? It's the housemaiden. The head housemaiden? Buzzer sound. Mirabelle! Can't believe you can't recognize me. They changed shapes? Yeah, I did. They don't know. Don't you know who I am? So that's the change god then. Someone who changes shapes. No, this can't be your. And she got it. It's me, the change god. With the faces. Ooh, what? Oh no! I didn't mean to make you cry. I messed up. Oh, change god. I'm so sorry. Sorry? For what? For so many things. For being useless, for not being willing to change enough, for lying and making everyone believe you blessed me, for... Oh, that. I don't care. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Huh? If I was mad about it, I wouldn't have helped you earlier, right? But I did it because I'm rooting for you. Helped us earlier. Do you mean the knife? The key knife. Okay. It has a name and you should use it. But yes, that was me. It was? So... Aw, housemaiden Mirabelle. I'm about to tell you something really important. For many reasons, you won't remember it after I send you back to your quest. Well, your brain won't remember, but your heart will. So listen. It's true that as the change god, I can't help humans much, mostly because I don't want to. I can't help with your petty struggles for survival and stuff, but it doesn't matter because even my little god powers are nothing next to yours. The real power comes from you, Mirabelle. If you decide you can change, that's enough power and belief to do anything. Don't even need some silly rituals or anything like some other belief out there. And look how far you've come without me. But if that's not enough for you, then know this. You are loved, Mirabelle. You see you changing even if you do not. You are always changing, always evolving. You are not stagnating in any way. And even if you were, that would be fine. But why is Seafrin here? Because life is about changes, but it's also about staying right where you are sometimes. I am proud of you. And I love you. Emojis. And I love the stupid ugly face you gave me, and I won't ever let anyone destroy it. Remember that, okay? Thank you, Change God. You are nothing like I was expecting, but I would expect nothing else from you. Hi 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 ho. Or is it hee hee? Mirabelle and Change God go together. Somehow, Mirabelle looks so much less burned than before. Oh, I want to do this. You got a memory of me. Huh? When equipped, it'll do... who cares? I don't know why you need to remember things so much, weirdo. What? Mirabelle tilts her head to the side, confused. Oh, crap, look at that health tilt. That head housemate on yours is right. You really are so stinking cute, Mirabelle. Oh, alright, that's it. That was your god call. Good luck, Mirabelle. I'm rooting for you. I love you. Bye. Beams you away. What? MC armor. Mirabelle disappeared. Where did she... And you! See for no middle names on last name. Sorry for not talking to you. That was all for Mirabelle's sake, you understand. Her side quest. You know all about side quests, don't you? Plus, I know you don't really care about me. But hey, it's not every loop you get to meet a god. And it's not like yours will ever really talk to you, so I will give you some words too. I'll say them through the face of your little sponsor buddy too, for the effect. Sponsor? And those words are, I have seen it all. Pitiful traveler walking through time, going against the very nature of this world. This ridiculous never-ending play. It goes against everything I stand for. I had a feeling the Change God would not like us. I am the Change God. My domain is the future itself, the possibility of it. And is this what I have now? Dormant repeating, Dormant unchanging, stagnating, a crime against life itself. But you don't want to be here either. If you could change it, you would, so... You misunderstand. What? The events unfolding right now go against my very nature, but it doesn't mean I'm not enjoying myself immensely. This pocket of time may be rewinding, but you are not. In this bubble where everything stays the exact same. How will you bring about change? How will you change? I just can't wait to see more. I'll keep giving you the knife every time, don't worry. Keep going. Keep changing. And keep giving us a good show. Bye. Wait. Nope. Bye. Hangs up the phone. I mean, I kind of knew we'd seen everything. So, okay. Interesting that the Change God is... Well, that means the deities are about outside that loop. You stumble. Whoa. Hey. Mira. Sif. Are you two okay? What happened? I don't know. You both started looking weird. Like you two were about to faint or something. You both okay? Can you stand up? You, Mirabelle, nod. Yes, I feel like I saw something incredible. Eh? I don't remember it anymore, though. You do, still. If you're good, we should keep going. Yes, let's go. Talk to a statue. But then who was phone? Is that us? Or no, it would be Mirabelle, I'm assuming. $30 stats. Adorable moving student. Okay. Not great, to be honest. It's the sharpening stone. Key knife, take the key knife, sharpening stone, and mumble repeatedly. Please be sharp, please be sharp, please be sharp. Well, it's sharp now. Knife key. Alright. I was wondering how many of them would actually get destroyed. The big one, as they call them. Yay, everyone gets defense buff. I don't think Odal has the... Jackpot! Bum 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 bum. Rock bottom. Craft break, there we go. Okay. Oh, she's still in a hurry. No, we didn't see her frozen friend yet. Have we? Yeah, there he is. Snack room. The family thing. Bow-new. This is nice. Even now, you're enjoying this. It's perfect, this path. It's a lot of work, but it's real. In this moment, you are loved because you forced them to. There's that sentence again. Because you forced them to. Well, you know they really react the way they want, but... Alright. Sorry for messing up your hair earlier. Not in a million of rip. But you don't want to have that talk. Seafrin doesn't. I think that's the crux of the issue. Seafrin doesn't want to open up a lot of stuff, so. Alright. Another bad meeting with, what's his face? Ah, sobs. Oh, we shall fight, and we shall see which. So we couldn't even answer him any of the 5 questions now. Sif, seeing the king right now after everything that happened, you can't help but look at his hands and remember. Oh crap! Zone out for this part? Yeah. I also forgot to equip the key knife. Oh, actually, that's the mistake I should know not to have made. So people are gonna die if I'm not more careful. Oh, okay, we're fine here. He uses the word savior too, and that's like only the second time. Someone. Oh no, the savior is what we're calling it. All right. Got jackpot. Come on, Sif. I can't buff him either. Oof. Still debuff this guy though. Doesn't work on her. Big rock damage gives 2 points instead of 1. Bonk! Good. Jackpot. Didn't get the jackpot for some reason. Oh yeah, there's the freaking tears now, right? Everybody a buff except Sif. Yeah, that's the problem here. No, we don't lose her. I think dialogue washes over us again. So this is gonna be where the next one comes in. Well, we got our jackpot attack here. Soon the curtains will close. Disappear, 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 disappear! Brought to his knees. Still can't see it. I have to go talk to Loop. time Bonnie lived. Maybe next time I don't have to deal with the debuff, maybe. Dial. Curtain will fall soon. No. He says that often now. Huh. Well, we did it. Can never go back home. Uh-oh. Why did you say it? He's frustrated at him saying the sentences, huh? Okay. Everyone's smiling. Isabel? We did it! We beat the king. Smiling is happening again. It's all of your doctor. All shaky shake. Oh, we don't have a choice. Time. I can't skip through this, eh? Everyone's doing the same thing as usual until they notice you. See, friend? Oh, we get this one again. Something wrong? You smile. In this moment, she loves you. Uh-oh. But they still do the same thing, though. We've had this one before, though, and it's as disturbing as it was previously, where he's just smiling, smiling, smiling. And they're all feeling the simple thing. Oh, jeez. Isn't it wonderful? You could do this forever. Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? But you won't. Not if I have anything to say about it. In this moment, you were loved. Ah! What a sentence. You're back here. It was fun. Helping everyone is so much fun, but you missed your cue a few times, didn't you? Well, that was a nice rehearsal, but you bet you could help everyone even better next time. Oh my. 3 times. Is the game telling me do the... Oh, it looks like we looped forward 4 times since the last time? We didn't loop, though. Huh. Dear Mirabelle. So I think the trick is to not get caught? Maybe that'll give us something? I don't know. What's here? Yeah, always make the joke. Take a step back. Alright, Loop. Hi, Loop! Whoa, yes? You heard it, didn't you? Heard what? You know, I don't actually spy on you all the time. I found it, Loop. Wishcraft. Wishcraft? The thing the king spoke of. I found it in a book, Loop. The writer said they wanted to create a whole new body and use wishcraft for it. Wishcraft made their wish come true. Create a whole new body? That's impossible, right? But they did it with wishcraft. It's real, Loop. It has to be. Craft allows you to do the impossible, like creating a body. Like looping in time. Like maybe freezing people in time as well. That's right. If the king knows about wishcraft, could wishcraft be how he got the power to craft time? Did he use the wishcraft to be able to use timecraft? Makes sense, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Huh. Stars, that's something, isn't it? That's a new lead. Finally, right? Finally indeed. Well, you know what to do, don't you? Stardust. Buy more info. Indeed, you do. Not to send you on another book chase, but... Book time. Book time. You can read those weird books now, can't you? Maybe one of them might mention it. Alright. Now that you're here, though, how can I help you in this wonderful new loop? Alright, so I think the first one was on the first floor. We could check the library here. Can't read the book I said I wanted to read. Guess not. This kid then? I know how it ends. What? No, that's a lie. I think you're lying to me right now. You explain the contents of issue 87 as best you can. What? Lord Justford is just a guy? Just Founder is just a guy? That's an ending better than my wildest dreams. He's just a guy. He's just a guy. He saved so many people, made the world a better place. Everyone thought it was because of who he was, of his past, but he was just a guy? Uh-oh, tears are coming out. Before you can try to figure out how to respond, they've already taken out a lovely handkerchief and blown their nose into it. Thank you. I'm so glad I got to know this before. Here, take this. First issue. Now, can you please leave? I need to lay in bed and think about this ending. Boosts crit chance. Okay. Okay. Dude, what else is there to do? We've done that. I guess. Ouch, my neck. We're looping 50 loops, the big 5-0. You could do some math to figure out how many days, weeks, months you've been stuck here. Don't always spend long in a single loop, but sometimes you do more than 24 hours in there, so doing the math would be easy enough. But you won't, because you're smart. You can guess what it would do to your brain. Back to it. Except, we went from 44 to 48 to 50. This person's in my way. Yes, 81. Didn't even level me up this time. Hang on. For books, that's all. Something in that messed us up. There we go. In your language, you can read it now. Seems to be a theoretical lesson about how to use witchcraft. Witchcraft. So it is real. You start flipping through it. See, friend? What are you looking at? It's a book on something called witchcraft. Witchcraft? What's that? We really have time for this right now? You grin. I think witchcraft is what gave the king power over timecraft. Oh, crap! This would be very, very useful to know, wouldn't it? Interesting. May I see? How are you even reading this? Letter's bad. I can't read it at all. I've never even heard of witchcraft. You sure it's even real? Worth a try. Since you can read it, can you translate it? What you can? You nod furiously. You start reading and translate as best you can. Leave the thinking to you all. I am a child. I have a lot on my mind. I cannot help. Understandable. Spo and Odile listen intently, while Mirabelle and Bonnie start playing some kind of game in a corner. Keep translating. After a bit, Odile nods. I think I understand. Witchcraft, as the name implies, is the art of crafting wishes. Of making whatever you desire come true. According to this, there seems to be no clear limit on what kind of wish you can make untrue. A big part of it seems to come through just believing very strongly that your wish will come true, huh? So by crafting some specific rituals in conjunction with a powerful will for your wish to come true, perhaps people can seemingly make any kind of wish come true. Okay. Use the word congestion, so now I'm confused. Conjunction. It means the same way we use craft in certain knowledge and will to make figurines move, there's a way to use craft to make your wishes come true. You nod. Bonnie raises their hand. You have a question, Bonnieface? Can I make any wish come true if you ask? Yes, but the way the wish comes true seems a little more complicated than that, from what Seafern translated. Yeah, depending on what you ask, your wish might not come true, but you might get the means to make your wish come true. So, like, let's say you wish to win a rock paper scissors tournament. Instead of just having it come true through pure luck, you might get something to help make it come true. Like maybe you'd get better at reacting, or you could see your opponent's hand in slow motion as it falls, so you can change your own hand. Or maybe you'd get the insight to tell what they'd be playing based on their body language, or you just get the power to see the future, so you know what hand your opponent will play beforehand. Oh. Or maybe you could meet a powerful rock paper scissors master who'd be willing to teach you through the goodness of their heart. Maybe. But what if your opponent also made a wish to win? What do you think would happen? Maybe the wishes would cancel each other out and the match would end in a draw. Or maybe their wishes could both be considered null and it'd be anyone's game. Maybe the wishes can't work because it's two opposite wishes, so they'd both explode and destroy the whole world. Oh no! But neither of the wishes would come true then. So maybe they'd both get to win somehow? Maybe they'd go to different tournaments. Or share a medal. Cute. This is fascinating. Maybe you want to go into wishology, huh? Almost. So, if witchcraft is how the king got his powers, what did he wish for then? I don't know, but maybe his power to freeze people in time might not be what he wished for, but it's the means to make his wish come true. Make Vogard perfect, a perfect picture. Oh, but then, question. I have a question. Yes, Mira? I give you permission to speak. Thank you. Seafrin, do you think the king could have gotten the timecraft powers just by wishing for them, right? Nod. Considering he's the one who told you about witchcraft in the first place. So then, if wishes can be that powerful, wouldn't anyone making a wish at any time be kind of dangerous? We'd be living in a very different world, wouldn't we? If someone wished to be the strongest person alive, or a kid wished for 1,000,000 ponies. We can do that? Wish for 1,000,000 ponies? Oh no. To answer your question, my dear Mira, it seems that just wishing for things does hold a little bit of power, but like, not enough to actually make anything come true. But like Sif said, over time, people figured out a specific way to do witchcraft to increase their chance of the wish come true. And it depends on the wish, too. Some wishes are easier to make come true. It also depends on the strength of the wish, like how much you want it to come true. Although it seems the strength of the wish isn't as important as the whole ritual part. You can wish as hard as you want for something, but if there's no ritual, it's very likely that nothing will happen. Huh, I wish I won this single game, wouldn't ask for much belief, or for a lot of rituals, but in theory, you could prepare rituals and wish for something much larger, like I wish I could win this world tournament. Or I wish to get enough power so I could freeze a whole country in time, right? Right. So the king knew how to do witchcraft then. And what's this mean? Witchcraft could account for his mastery over timecraft, and then so he must have known specific rituals to make his wish come true. Where could he have learned them? Does it matter? Because that's it, isn't it? That's it. Witchcraft is the art of making wishes come true. Wishes that could bestow immense power. Wish must be what is trapping you here. That's it, that's it, that's it! We can't help but smile wildly. Finally, a hint. Finally, a real path you can follow. Something you can do. You can try and calm your breathing. Phew. Okay. Specific rituals, huh? It's a long shot, but there might be another book about witchcraft somewhere. Something you couldn't read before. Yeah, I thought so. We'll double check all the rooms here. Books about witchcraft. Books I couldn't read before. Don't even flinch. Whoa, you okay? No, to keep going. Yeah, going here is a problem. Can I slow down, maybe? Yeah, you actually don't have to run here, so. Uh, don't remember where the second book is. Was there another book in the library, maybe? Couldn't. Feel like the library did have one. I don't like forgetting where we need to go all the time. Okay. That'd be better. Didn't double that XP, eh? Oh well. Our goal isn't to get to... Our goal is not to get to the finale here. It is legitimately only to get to... the books, see what happens. So we keep going. Find the books in question. There's Siefert again. Telling me that Seifert's probably the one who made the dang wish in the first place! Notebook. Scary, stylish lady. Cruising Chateau Castle 32. I already did this. No other names, no last name. The marquee, at least. Another weird one. This should be the... Okay, come on. Try not to fight everything. I'm pretty sure this is the floor that the Wishcraft, but the other book was on, because floor 3 has the door, right? Yeah. This is the library. So we should be able to get that at least. Oof, yeah. Awesome. Onward. Okay. Leave me alone. Well, maybe this place actually. Doesn't want to touch the bookcase. Put the king. Maybe the library isn't it then? Oh, one of the keys is in the library, so we know. There we go. Theater scripts. Shapes and size like sparkling diary. Change. Is it in here? I think it was in here. There, one of them is here, yeah, okay. Seems to be a book on different rituals to craft wishes. You flip through it. Oh, another wiggly headache book. Is this another book on wishcraft? You nod. You start translating as best you can. Book talks about many different rituals to craft wishes, from the correct way to pick up 4-leaf clovers, to calling out to shooting stars the right way, to... Favorite tree what now? The favorite trees can grant wishes? Favorite trees like the one in Dormont? The one everyone asks things to? It makes sense. It makes sense. You even vaguely remember thinking about it a long time ago. Asking a higher power for a favor is no different than making a wish, is it? Isn't it? Isn't it? So, could someone's wish of the favorite tree have trapped you here? Whose? What? What did you wish for at the favorite tree again? You wish to stay with your friends a lot. Think. Try to remember that you even wished for. It was so far back, such a long time ago. You wished to visit more places with Mirabelle. Was that all? You think so? I don't think so. I think we wish to be with everybody. Oh, it can't be because of your wish then. You haven't even gotten further than beating the king, let alone leaving the house to make that wish come true. Your wish can't come true until you escape the loops. So then maybe... What did you all wish for? To the favorite tree, you mean? Well, I mentioned it earlier, but I wished to win a coin flip. A wish that came true now that I think about it. Didn't put any belief in it, but the rituals are supposed to be the important part, aren't they? You know her wish didn't come true on every loop. Some loops she wins a coin flip, some loops she doesn't. I asked for my sister to be okay. I wished for all of Vogar to be safe from the king. What about you, Isabeau? I didn't wish for anything. What? Listen, I just didn't know what to wish for. I'm an indecisive guy. Leave me alone. I can't believe this. Oh, madame, I'm gonna wish for to win my next coin flip. He's gonna judge me now. I didn't think anything would happen. At least I wished for something. That's too bad. Yeah, I'm kind of bummed I didn't wish for anything now. Why didn't I clap my hands and wish for something? Huh? Clap your hands? Yeah. That's how you ask a favor of the favorite trees. You look at the tree, and you clap your hands once and say aloud whatever you ask for. Isabel looks at everyone else. Is that not correct? No, it's what I did. Me too. This is how you taught me, Isabel. That's also how I learned it at school. Siffrin, did you not do it like that? No, of course not. You make your wish and breathe it into the leaf you like best. And fold the leaf over to keep your wish safe. What? It just makes sense. They're all looking at you. You've only wished at a favorite tree that one time, but it just makes sense. You try to explain. Choose a leaf to represent yourself. Uh-huh. You breathe your wish into it to make a link between you and whatever you're wishing to. So a link between you and the tree? No, the universe, I think? What's a... Keep going, Siffrin. You repeat your wish 3 times. 3 times. 6 could work, I think, or 7 or 13. So whatever number. And then you fold the wish into the leaf to tether the link between you and the wish. Touching it. They're all staring at you. It's... you just... If you just look at the tree and clap and say stuff aloud, why would the wish know where to go? I suppose so. That kind of makes sense, I suppose. But that's so many details to remember, and that's not how we were taught it at all. It's something we learn as Vulgardians. And I've never heard anyone do it differently. But then the favorite trees are more of a superstition, aren't they? No one really takes it seriously. Well, except lately, where everyone started taking it super seriously just in case. So did everyone in the country mess up their wish? Odile starts laughing. Why are you laughing? Sorry. It's just funny. This could have been a way to save Volgard if everyone somehow wished for it, but no one knew how to do it correctly, so... And the only person who knew how to do it wished for... What did you wish for, Siffrin? It's embarrassing, so... Wish for croissants to be eradicated. What? What? No! Not croissants! And since Siffrin knew the ritual, croissants might actually be... Oh, no. I sure hope the specific wish doesn't come true. But yeah, no one except Sif knew the right ritual, but rituals are only part of it. One part of it, right? Belief is another. If enough people wish for the same thing, maybe it can make a difference. A drop of belief in an ocean of nothing. Boo. So, Mirabelle wished for Volgard to be saved. Odile wished to win a corn flip. Bonnie wished for their sister to be okay, and Isabel didn't wish for anything. You don't think any of those wishes could have trapped you here, so maybe someone else's? The king probably wished for Volgard to be perfect or something, so you don't think it's related to you. Is there a way to know what people in Volgard wished for? You should ask the village in Dormont what they wish for. It's our time looking at 10 minutes. We got a tier here somewhere. No? No tier. I want a tier. Oh, actually, hold up. Real quick. I'm pretty sure Siffrin's the one who made the wish, for the record. Just want to throw that one out there. I need a tier. There we go. You had a good sleep. Good, because we freaking need it. See, we went from 50 to 55. Wake up, you dreamt you were eating your friend's hole. You want to throw up? Yeah. No thanks. I'm gonna actually save my game this time around. We're missing... Either he's losing track of how many loops we're doing, or we're missing loops completely from our memory. Which is terrifying. Siffrin, you're up! Enter Mirabelle. Okay. Daydream one. Yes, they do. Last name shtick. Are you wondering why I asked a favor, Tree? It's a secret. No, I need to know. Except Loop listens to everybody. You know, the end of the world is fine and all, but I have that regret. Yeah, he's just a guy. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Can't, knowing the final. Okay, cool. You need to ask. When I asked the favorite tree, do you even need to ask? Yes, not. Yes. So is it you need to finish the stories, the side quests, to get to their wishes? Put the mail in your pocket. Thank you. Please give it to her, please. I don't want to scare her. Yeah, you need to ask. Oh, I asked the favorite to help Mirabelle on her journey. I don't really believe in that stuff, but the head of housemaiden does, so I thought I'd give it a shot. Okay. Look at you, so scrawny, scrawny one. Did you know you could press shift to run? Yes. Yes. Yes, yes, yes I did. Yes, I knew. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm glad. Running is very important. You can finish things faster, you can build up your endurance, you can avoid your problems, you can escape, but the sadness runs after you. Oh. Everything okay? Kid sibling didn't know how to run very fast. I'm pretty fast, but not everyone is. So don't be afraid to use shift to run, okay? We're all counting on you. You need to ask. Huh? If I asked a favorite tree for anything, I asked for Vogard to be saved, of course. What an interesting question. The head housemaid asked me the same thing before the house fell. Oh? Mm-hmm. 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 Very welcoming, hooray. Mm-hmm. The king's awful. Forever, rewarding kindness with death. You need to ask. Favorite tree? I asked to be able to go back to Pateria soon. We already know hers. We already talked to this kid. Strange one with a hat. My name is Tutorial Kid. Goodbye. Because it's our fate to fight. Okay. Why rock, paper, scissors? Because it's the basis of everything, the basis of creation or craft. It seems like I really must teach you everything. Talk later. Huh? What I asked the big tree. I asked to win my next rock, paper, scissors fight, of course. And you did not win because I beat you, if I recall correctly. Hello, young lad. Sit down next to me. Yep. Very intuitive. Favorite tree. I asked it that if the end was coming to make it fast. Oof. That didn't come true, did it? Right. Can't skip through some of this dialogue. Not the Gozo! Incredible. Everything okay? Good luck tomorrow. You need to ask. I asked the tree to save my daughter. Welcome. I'm helping Papa today. You need to ask. The tree. I asked for a pot of croissant. Triggered. Oh, a traveling one. Oh, you're with Mirabelle. Yes, cool. You need to ask. Well, I asked the favorite tree. For the change, got to keep protecting Vogard, of course. Which is more or less coming true. Let's check the other houses here. Hello, welcome to my home, complete stranger. Oh, you're one of the people traveling with that Mirabelle, aren't you? I can't save it. Okay. Okay, can you help me? I'm trying to figure out which necklace. Yeah. The universe will not care about her that much. Oof. Favorite tree, huh? I asked it to save my wife, make her move again. I could have asked it to save everyone, but I'm selfish like that, I suppose. Let's talk to the fisher person. Fishing time. You don't catch anything, because that's just how it'd be. Didn't catch anything. Really? Well, not like it was surprising. When I asked the favorite tree, I asked for Volgar to be saved so I can catch some more fish. Can't say I'm surprised. The librarian. Library, well. What I asked the favorite tree? I don't actually believe in that stuff, so I didn't ask for anything. I did help the housemaiden with it. She was asking everyone that they asked for. I don't know why. Why are you asking? Because she was also looking for something, huh? She's looking for the answer as well, I'm thinking. Approach the change guard statue. New loop, new blessing. Touch the statue like the most, close your eyes. I did the boulanger. I need to talk to Loop, I think. I wonder if we can get him to actually wish or something. I passed with flying colors. Yesterday I bought like 10 watches. Do you know why? I don't know, Isa. Because I have a lot of time on my hands. You'll have success. Alright, so I don't know what to do with Loop. Hey Stardust, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? What should I do next? Not the loops. Someone's wish or multiple wishes might be the reason you're looping in time. You've thought about it, and I don't think it's my wish. And it doesn't seem to be anyone in your party either, so... What did everyone else in Volgard wish for? Someone mentioned the head housemaid asked the same thing, but she probably didn't want to answer if you asked her. Is there a way to know why the housemaid asked this, besides talking to her? Maybe you should search her office on the second floor. Aha! The housemaiden's office on the second floor is gonna have to be it. Okay. But it is 1 a.m. actually, so we're gonna have to call it a day. I'm gonna go see my save point. And we're gonna be done for the night. See you folks tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time with some more in Stars and Time. Hope you folks are looking forward to it, because I think we're getting to some sort of plot point. Yeah. Oh, that's what the second paper was. Okay. Good. Good. I'm figuring that that's going to be the trick here. Alright, so we're going to go tomorrow. Oh, whoops. We're going to go until we... What? We're going to play tomorrow, and we're going to try and remember to head straight for the housemaiden's office and read that paper that has Save Volgard and Other, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be the list of wishes. Without further ado, hope you folks had a great time. See you next time tomorrow. Peace out. Love you folks.